Rico and Karla is about to go live online. Catch all out monster hit music, all out celebrity interviews, all out showbiz and sports news, all out fun, and exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your all out hosts, Rico Robles and Karla Aguas. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Didn't we say it's a double header of a Friday? Yeah, it is another fantastic Friday here on the Monster. Hi, Karla. Nice to see you again. I can't seem to be hearing you.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, there is something about today. We have been experiencing some technical stuff since a while ago, but don't worry, monsters. We're back. We're here. You got Rico. You got Karla. It is a fantastic Friday. We are live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, as well as on air. We are actually playing the song of our guest.
Hey.
So you're welcome to everybody listening live. Rico, you want to do the honors?
Ladies and gentlemen, 2020 might be a setback for some, for most, but this man actually just created a whole lot of music. And what did he do? He didn't release just one single. He released 10, Karla, 10.
I know,
Right? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the show, Lucas, Miguel.
Hey, thanks for having me, you guys.
What's up,
hello.
First of all, congratulations. I mean, to have that kind of drive and to release new music, especially at a time where everyone's just like, listen, bro, all I want to do is stay in bed all day. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Blessing us with music. Before anything else, how have you been? Like Rico said, it's been pretty crazy for you. How are things?
It has. I don't know. I've been really like, just because, I'm all inside. So I'm always, don't really have anything to do besides school and stuff like that. So I kind of have more time to put a lot of my energy into the music and to the stuff that I'm making. So I think that's why I kind of was able to make a lot of songs. But then, I've been really bored in my room, kind of trying new things, seeing what sticks. So yeah, that's about it.
And when
Rico, we're so old.
Right, he's bored, but he makes 10 songs. No album yet, by the way. 10.
No album.
Probably make more, but it's 10 singles. Now, for you, Lucas, when you're making that music, were you heartbroken? What was it? What state were you in?
So okay, well, I get this question like a lot from friends and people who come across my music and stuff like that. So I don't know. Mostly, I get mga kwento ng mga kaibigan ko. Like, I usually use that as like kind of inspiration and stuff like that. Obviously, there's some personal kind of sprinkle stuff in between. But then, my friends don't know, but they kind of have to check which song is about them and stuff like that. So I don't tell them, but it's somewhere there. And kung nagkwento ka na sa akin, I probably have a song about you already.
I love that. Rico, you know how like Taylor Swift writes about her exes? Lucas writes about love problems
about my friends.
Yeah. That's hilarious. No, but Lucas, going back, like your songs are so heartfelt and you can really feel like the emotions in your voice, and it's just so pleasant to the ears, even if they're not your stories, like you said, right? Let's say the stories of your friends or cuento that you hear. How do you make it yours? Because it sounds like it's your situation, like how do you get yourself in the zone? Do you watch like really sad movies? Like, how do you get into that zone?
I don't know. I guess because they are my friends, I kind of sympathize with them and stuff like that. So there are a lot of like aspects where I feel you, like there's some and also I kind of generalize a lot of the situations. None of them are really specific. So it's very easy to kind of relate to to a certain song and stuff like that, especially when it's heartbreak. A lot of people kind of along my age and other whatever kind of, especially now when everybody's far apart. So
Mhm.
everybody, most of the people I know are kind of lonely, so my songs kind of stick, so it works. And I guess that's why my songs feel a little bit more genuine, is because
Mhm.
I guess, yeah, there's a part of me that is kind of lonely nowadays because of how lockdown is and stuff like that. So
So
Mm.
ano
yeah.
'no, Lucas may target market 'no?
Meron,
May
meron.
target. Ayun nga yun,
Rico,
yung nasa gilid,
I
yung
mean,
nasa likod.
like I said,
Yeah.
everyone who's listening now on air, you are listening to Lucas's track, Makasama. This is actually your first Filipino track, right?
It is,
So, I
yes,
mean,
yeah.
like you were saying earlier, you've been trying new things, seeing what sticks. What made you
Mhm.
decide to write a Filipino song?
um wow, well, I've been making a lot of like really the term I use is like kind of like this sad boy music and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And
Sad boy
it's like,
music.
it's kind of getting old for me, and I kind of want to be like, what else can I make? I've been doing music for about ever since lockdown started. So it doesn't sound like a long time, but it's actually been 2 years, which is kind of like,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
wow. But yeah, I've been making music for 2 years, and I'm like, I've been making the same music for the past
Mhm.
2 years, and I kind of wanted to try something new. And with the first Filipino one, I actually worked alongside a good friend of mine, si Gian Salazar, which is the person who co-produced the song with me. And we wanted to try something a little bit more live, because the songs that I made previously were a lot more electronic, a lot of kind of
Mhm.
slow hip hop beats and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
this one's a little bit more live, a little bit more practical for when I do go out and start, performing live. It's a little bit more practical and stuff like that. So, and I
Can you
also wanted
imagine?
to make it feel like a movie. When I
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
making this song, I was like imagining like, pag lumabas kaya ako, ano kaya yung gusto kong marinig, when I'm like driving
Mhm.
along and stuff, finally meeting friends and stuff like that. So I was like, like
Yeah.
I want to like make a cinematic kind of, in the feels type song.
So you could
So
have
yeah.
your own like genre now. You could call it sad rock,
Sad
yeah,
rock.
or
Oh, okay, I see.
Sad,
Yeah.
sad
sad
boy
and
rock.
B. Yeah, right.
Make it
Sad
Yeah,
sad
boy
yeah,
rock.
boy.
yeah.
It could be.
Sad boy.
Pwede.
BOI. Sad boy rock. And then it's
Na,
like Lucas in the back like that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. Just like,
Lucas, when you were talking about sad songs and sad moments, ano yung pinakamasakit? What was the most painful story that you've heard and you translated it into a song? And if so, which song is it of yours? Na yung pinakamasakit talaga nung kinikwento sa'yo.
oh, there's this song of mine called "Hold Tight," and it's basically about how, obviously I'm not gonna name drop any of my, because some of my friends might be watching, but yeah, it's basically about how like is somebody, when somebody's about to kind of let go, in a relationship, the other person really doesn't have a choice to to make that person stay. And
Mm.
so the song is basically about kind of just like, okay, if you're gonna go, at least hold me one last time, hold me tighter, just this once, and then once you let go, then I'm done. All right, it's cool, I'll just try to live with it. But yeah, when a friend of mine was telling me the story, like this was way back in 2019 pa, late
Mm.
2019, and I didn't really know what to say, and it kind of stuck in my head, and kind of translated it into a song, and a lot of people kind of liked it, so it works. Thanks to my friends, I guess.
Can you give us a sample?
Rico, can you
Can you give us a
relate?
sample of that song? Can you give us a sample, even if it's just the chorus?
Oh, so hold me a little tighter and go and live your life for me. So hold me a little tighter before you leave. Go something like that. So
Mm,
Grabe ah,
mm.
galing ka
yeah,
pala.
yeah.
May nagsabi ba sa'yo na magaling ka kumanta?
I'm not
Galing
gonna
mo
spoil
kumanta.
too
Rico,
much. You guys can check it out in the Spotify.
Mahusay
I
kumanta
love it.
nito
He's like,
ah.
I love that he's plugging it. Okay, Lucas, you said earlier that you wanted something a little bit more practical that when you can tour and perform live, gosh, hopefully that'll be soon. You can
Hopefully.
play this out. I mean,
Yeah.
w- what's going through your mind right now? Like, because a lot of artists, some are already starting. They're doing intimate gigs and whatever. And when we interview
Uh-huh.
them, they always say they get nervous at the start or they're not sure. I mean, like for you, how badly do you want to go out and perform your
Oh
songs? I mean,
man. I
tell
want to
us
go
because
outside.
we're not
Honestly,
talented.
fun fact, I've actually never sang in front of anybody in a like gig situation ever in
Whoa.
Mhm.
my life. Because I've only started music, like literally started music like early Feb of 2020. So,
Oh
Mhm.
my God.
it's really just right now I'm just pumping out as much songs as I can so that when the gigs, finally show up, I can just, kind of let it all out. But I'm dying to perform live, man. I'm dying to finally get out there and kind of, network too and meet other artists because
Mhm.
that's kind of what I've been missing out with the gig situation is I never really get to really meet new people, and it's something I've been always looking forward to. So yeah, that's kind of why I really want to gig, and also I want to sing my songs. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, Lucas, since you've been stuck at home working studio, just pumping songs online and everything else, do you find time to practice? Like, do you imagine in the mirror there's a stage? You're like, "I love you, Manila." Do you
Oh my
imagine those
gosh.
moments? Do you have moments like that?
My shower room, my bathroom is literally I'm so comfortable there. I've gone through my whole discography in my shower, and my mom was like,
Mhm.
why taking tagal-tagal mo dyan sa banyo? Sayang tubig. So I'm like, wait, I'm on my third set. So kind of just gotta practice there. And then yeah, basically just in my room. Usually I record videos and stuff like that, see if my kind of shyness goes away and stuff. So
Mhm.
that's kind of where I start. Um
That's
but yeah,
that's
really really nervous too about performing live because
Mhm.
I've never done it, so I don't know if I'm gonna kung pipiyok ba ako or if I'm gonna go out of pitch or something like that. But hopefully with practice, it goes pretty good.
I
raw
think
as
that's really
phone.
exciting, Lucas, because like you said, you just started really making your music right before the pandemic hit. I mean, like, do you think this is something you're going to be doing full time? Like after
I
when you're
hope.
done with school, is this something that you want to pursue like
Yeah, yeah,
100%?
yeah, yeah, for sure. This is um a lot of things I do. I like a lot of hobbies. I've gone through a lot of hobbies, and none of them really stuck. None of them kind
Mhm.
of stayed consistent. So I've gone through like, oh, I don't know. I've gone through a lot of, weird kind of hobbies, like a lot of quirky stuff, like, magic tricks and stuff like that. And a lot of like, I've gone through beatboxing, I've gone through dancing and stuff like that. None of them really stuck as hard as I kind of discovered music and started kind of writing music because it's something that it's something that goes back way before I was a child, and my parents
Mhm.
would kind of put on music because my mom is she's in the music business. She's in theater, so
Mhm.
music has always kind of been a part of my life, and so yeah, I think it's gonna stick. It's the longest hobby I've ever had, but obviously at some point I'm gonna turn that into a career, hopefully.
Mm,
So whether it's writing
yes.
songs, it's singing it, or producing it for
Mhm.
other people, yeah.
Lucas, with it, when you started creating your own music, especially first covers, of course, and then you
Yeah,
started
yeah, yeah.
writing original songs. I mean, how did you find the confidence? And it was the first person that you let her hear the
Mm.
song. Like, okay, ito yung
Hmm.
kanta. What tell me what you think? And how did you take the
Oh my
criticisms and the
days.
reactions of people, if any?
I didn't ask for criticisms. I was just like, "Hey, can you listen to this?" And I was like, "It's good, no?" And then they're, as they were really good friends, really encouraging. So they were like, "Oh, ang ganda, ganda." But then I look back and I'm like, what did I make?" But
Mhm.
I don't know. It just all really goes back to my friends. They've been really supportive, and without them, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be kind of pursuing my craft, and yeah, I guess the confidence really didn't wasn't there all that much. I wasn't really when I first sent music like demos to my friends. A lot of the demos never intended to be actual stuff I put out, because
Mm-hmm.
one of the reasons why I put out music was because the stuff I was usually listening to, I couldn't really relate um, to the stuff I was hearing. So, kuwari
Mhm.
na heartbreak ako ganyan. The situation, when I listen to another song, it's like it's kind of vague. I don't really, di ko na lalabas doon. So I was like, what if I write about the reason why what I'm feeling and stuff like that, what I've been through. So I kind of used that as an outlet because I couldn't really relate to other songs. And then ever since then, I got kind of I don't know if writer's block's the term, but then after that, that's when I started kind of using mga kwento ng mga friends ko as
Mhm.
inspiration. So yeah, I guess the confidence really came from just them just encouraging me, man. Like it's just
Mhm.
yeah,
Yung ano yun, yung support group, as
Yeah,
they
I
say,
was
when you
gonna
for
have a
say
sure.
it.
solid, yeah,
It
solid
really pays
support
when you
group.
have a good support group. Lucas, I mean, since we're talking about music and all of your future projects and whatnot, who are some
Mhm.
local artists that you'd love to collaborate with? Because I feel
Oh my
like
god.
you would be able to collaborate with so many with how beautiful your voice is. So like,
Oh,
who are you
thank
like
you.
your top three?
Top three. Wow. I've been really into Arthur Neri lately. I mean that guy,
Mm.
the way he writes, it's so good. His voice is so good. Siguro sa second voice na lang ako sa kanya because if I sing alongside him, his voice is probably gonna take over the whole thing. So I'm just gonna be like, kind of just like in the side. So let him take spotlight. But I would love to work with him. Addy's a really good one. That another songwriter that I really look up to, and Zild. I really want to work with
Mm.
Zild.
Mm.
So yeah, I've been really pumping up a lot of those. I've been really getting familiar with the local music
Mhm.
because kind of want to know what the scene is like now. And yeah,
Nagkakaroon na ng scene eh. When you go outside, people are already shows. So that we're looking forward to seeing you live. For those that are watching us and for those that are listening, we have Lucas Miguel. He is joining us. The dude that dropped 10 singles in 2020. And that's what it's all about. But here on the show, Lucas, you do have all out questions, just some random
Yes.
fun questions. It's just weird that it's a guy that's going to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you
okay.
this. Lucas, I know you like to write a little sad boy music, but kamusta puso mo ngayon?
What?
Ay, okay lang. Okay lang siguro. Di ko sure. Pero okay lang naman. There's nothing much happening. My social life is not so out there. Kind of keeping it tight. But in terms of like how I'm feeling right now, honestly, I'm just really lonely. I just really want to get out there and kind of meet with people and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, maybe it's a good thing that I'm lonely so that I have more songs to write. You kind of look forward to the heartbreaks at this point so that
Oh my
you
god.
have more stuff to do.
That money, get that money, right?
Yeah.
That's a great answer. I have a follow-up though. Have you
Uh-huh.
ever used your songs to impress somebody or to like get them to be like, oh hey, no biggie,
Yeah,
but
for
this is my
sure.
song.
For sure.
Tell me.
For
Tell
And
me
sure.
what
which
you
song?
think.
Which song did you use? Which
Yeah.
song?
Oh wow. Okay, so medyo may kwento na ako dito.
Yeah.
So I met this person, and then she's like, "Oh, suggest some music." And then I was like, okay, maybe this is my my intro to kind of like plugging my stuff. So I made a playlist, right, with all my favorite stuff. And then some of the songs there, some of them are mine. So yeah, I didn't stack them up all at once, right? So it's kind of like 5 songs or 4 songs that I like, and then a song of mine, and then 5 more songs and a song of mine. And then I was like, maybe she won't notice. And then she messages me and she goes, you really tried to plug yourself, huh? And I was like, yeah. So, you know,
Lucas,
you,
you have a lot to learn about women. Not only
you,
can we multitask,
no,
but we will
like,
see the
you
tiniest
can.
little details. You think it's subtle, honey? It is not. So,
I
You
we'll
gotta
sit
get
down
it,
and
know.
man.
we'll
I'm
have a
trying.
virtual
I'm
coffee. I
trying.
will teach you. I will teach you.
Yeah.
But nice
All
to know.
right.
Very sneaky. Very sneaky.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
4 song strategy. I like that. Rico.
And Lucas, more random questions that we got going. Okay, so we know you're sad, you write songs. Now, what do you do when you're happy?
Oh man, I eat. I eat. I order food. Food Panda has been a good friend of mine for a while. If I have money, I'll eat. If I don't, I'll cook. So yeah, honestly, binging Netflix, it is what it is. There's so much shows to go around. The time passes by so fast, and yeah, next thing you know, it's 12 at night, and I have school the next day. So um, the happy moments they fly by real fast, but you gotta have them. Yeah.
Mm, mm. I
Do you
like
have any
that.
happy?
I
Do
like
you have
that
any
the
happy
food.
songs? Follow up on the happy songs ka ba about
I do.
hamburger?
I have. Actually, I have a song coming up this next Friday, December 3, which is called "Endlessly," and it's a cute little love song, and a music video is gonna come on. My first music video is gonna be put out by then too. So I just gotta plug that real quick.
Nice.
So
Don't worry, honey.
yeah,
We'll give you time to plug at the end of the interview everything. You can drop everything. Okay, we're gonna
cool,
do that. But
cool.
since we're talking about makasama, and like you said, you wanted something that could sound like a soundtrack, of a
Mm,
movie. With all of the
mm,
movies that are out now, what
mm.
movie do you think makasama would be nice for? Like, I know all the movies have their
Wow.
own soundtracks and their own theme songs, but if you could insert makasama as that theme song, what
Mm.
movie you think?
I don't know. I guess it hasn't been written yet. I haven't really found a movie for it. But it has to be something where the song plays and there's kind of a drive, kind of like driving through the sunset type of vibe, and kind of like hair out the window, that type of thing. And then I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. It's a good question, but I just thought, if it's something that will count because man, Ben and Ben does these music videos with like Daniel Padilla and Kathleen, right? So
Catherine Bernardo. Yeah.
um yeah. So I was like, wow, that's so cool, man. Like there's an actual movie within their songs, and I kind of want something like that in the future, hopefully, if it takes off. So
Mm.
yeah.
And who would you want? Sino yung mga artistang gusto mong i-cast that's gonna be on that music video?
I
I
have
mean,
no idea.
hair out the window. I'm out of that already. That's Carla. So
You can be the one
so
driving. It's cool. You can be
I'm
the one
not
driving.
driving, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Wow, I don't know. Wow. I'll just get sila Daniel na rin para para I mean,
Daniel, kung available ka, ha? Daniel, ha?
I know, and shout out
oh,
to all the production
Yeah.
companies and the directors that
yeah,
are looking for a theme
grabe.
song. It's right here, Makasama on the Monster.
Come
Just
on.
saying. Let's
You gotta
manifest
DM
hit
nyo
me
lang
this.
siya.
up.
DM nyo lang.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but 2021 is almost ending, and of course, 2022 is upon us, and we are pretty much excited of what's to come. Now, for
Mm.
all your fans, Lucas, what's in store for them coming from you? Is it what you're dropping 20 singles this time? What is it?
Oh man, honestly, I really want to put out an EP. Um, I think it's a little long overdue for me because I've been putting out way too much singles that's just singles. I kind of want to make it like a full on project. But for that I really want it to be special. So I'm waiting for the right time to when I can really work with the people I want to work with, because right now it's a little rough. But when the time comes where it's all safe and it's all good, and I'll be able to work with a lot of the people that because I have a lot of people who I just met a couple months ago that are really like in the art field, right? In the art field, and so I really want to work with them and kind of create some concepts and stuff like that, and really conceptualize this project. And I just want it to be special, take my time. But then again, I'm really excited for what's to come. So, yeah.
That's something to look forward to, man.
I'm
So thank you
excited for
very
you,
much, man.
Lucas. I mean, you're
Yeah.
super talented, and I can't wait for the album in the future, the epic music video, and of course, all of the shows, because for sure you're going to be able to do a lot of gigs come next year. So, congratulations. I mean,
Yeah.
Thanks
in
so much.
advance, you're doing
Mhm.
school and music all at the same time. That's fantastic. So, we wish you well. And hopefully, when all is better, you can actually hang out with us in the studio and you can like
Yeah.
live jam for us.
Yes,
Because I
yes,
feel
for
like that would be
sure.
really fun.
I
So
can
thanks
wait.
for
Basta,
hanging out.
thank you, Lucas. Excited kami ma-in-love
Thanks so
ka.
much.
Huwag mag-alala.
Yeah,
The type
I'm
of
excited for
songs
Yung
that
like
you're
the
mga
gonna
love
sing.
album na,
songs.
yung mga album.
Diba, diba? Yes, it is. Well, take care and thank you for taking time to
Thanks for
join us
having me, you
here on the
guys.
Monster. All right.
Thanks,
Bye,
Lucas.
Lucas.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye. My
Oh, what a
goodness. That was cool.
sweetheart.
That was
Yeah, it's
cool.
really different when you're talented and you're young.
And the drive. Isipin mo yung drive,
I
no? Yung
know.
parang, it's
Ay,
like, I'm
nako.
gonna make a song. Okay, 2 songs. Well, wait, I'll do it all in a
Yeah,
year. 10 songs.
yeah.
And put it out there. To have the confidence to put it out there. To take in
Mm-hmm.
it's really a support. It's a team on its own.
Yeah.
And to all the fans of Lucas, thank you guys for watching. Continue to support his music, man. So you keep on going. That's what it's all about.
Yes. So unfortunately, we do have to go here online, but don't worry because we're going to be playing you more music on air. But for Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, he's Rico Robles Live.
And she is Karla Aguas. Thank you, Monster.
Monster exclusive interview only on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.